Alrighty guys, so we're just gonna go ahead and hop right into this video because I didn't feel like filming an intro today. So this is what I eat in a day. This is not what I eat every day, obviously, just a day in what I eat sometimes. This is not an everyday thing. But moving on, let's go ahead and start off with breakfast. This is what I like to make for breakfast before I go to the gym. Some days I'm more hungry than this, some days I am not as hungry as this. So today I was heading off to the gym after I made this, so I didn't want anything too heavy. So I just cut up a banana and some strawberries and some blueberries, and I had some hard-boiled eggs on the side, which this is like my new go-to favorite breakfast, you guys. It is so good and so filling, but it doesn't make you stuffed by any means. It is just so tasty. So I just cut up the bananas and the strawberries, and I think I cut up one whole banana and just I think 4 or 5 strawberries. My strawberries were pretty big today, and they were so tasty and so sweet. I love summer fruit. It's just, there's nothing like it. So I went ahead and washed my blueberries and placed those on my plate as well. And this is my side to my delicious hard-boiled eggs. So I just go ahead and hard-boil my eggs myself. I don't buy them pre-boiled, hard-boiled, or anything like that. I just throw them in a pan, heat them up, let them boil, take them off the heat, and they're good to go. So I go ahead and peel those and cut them in half, and I take out the yolk. These are kind of like deviled eggs, but like healthier deviled eggs, if that makes sense. They're really tasty. I mix the yolk with avocado, and it's just so good. So I just go ahead and peel the eggs. I don't do anything special to my eggs to make them peel easier. I know that you can add vinegar to your water and stuff like that, but I just boil them and they turn out perfectly fine for me every time. So I peel them, I rinse them off to make sure there's no shells or anything, and then I cut them in half like so. I'm putting the yolks in another bowl that you guys can't see, but I go ahead and do that, and then I go and I cut up a half of an avocado. This is a teeny tiny avocado from Trader Joe's, my favorite, because I can eat actually like a whole avocado and it doesn't go to waste. So I go ahead and do that, and then I take a fork and I mash the yolk and the avocado together. Honestly, guys, usually I do this on the side of my plate and just don't dirty another bowl, but for this video, I want it to be a little bit nicer and have my plate look a little bit neater. But day to day, I just do this on the side of my plate, and it's just so much easier because I can just scoop it right back into the eggs and no ifs, ands, or fuss. For my seasonings, I add some black pepper. You guys will see a recurring theme throughout this video that I love black pepper. I add some adobo to it, which is a Goya seasoning. It has like onion powder, garlic powder, and then I also add some chili powder, which makes it a little spicy and so tasty. So I go ahead and mix those up, and I go ahead and place them right back into the little shells, and it's so good, you guys. This is my favorite breakfast, even not before the gym. It's just so tasty. It's the perfect breakfast. It's healthy. It doesn't make you feel heavy or stuffed until lunchtime. So this is one of my favorite breakfasts, and it's just so good. So I hope that you guys try this one out. If you do, definitely let me know. I like this way more than regular deviled eggs because mayo is a little weird to me, but this is what the breakfast look like, and it is so tasty. Hi guys, I just left the gym. I look horrendous right now, and excuse my broken thumbnail. But I just left the gym, and after the gym I always have one of these Cliff Bars. I just switched out the flavors. This week I got the white chocolate macadamia nut. It's really good for after workout. It's 260 calories. It does have a lot of sugar, I believe. I can't see it right now, but I usually just, 21 grams of sugar. But I usually just eat this after a workout because I'm usually starving after a workout. But I just go ahead and eat this on my way home. And also I wanted to tell you guys that I drink this water bottle. This is a Contigo water bottle. It's 32 ounces. I have about 3 or 4 of these a day, especially when I'm working out because I sweat so much. I don't even want to show you guys, but I just sweat so much. So I have at least 3 or 4 of these a day as well, throughout the day, with all of my meals as well. So just wanted to tell you guys that. Okay guys, so we're back for lunch. I just wanted to show you guys that quick little snack that I have after the gym, post-workout. So for lunch, we're having a tuna rice bowl with some tomato, cheese, onion salad on the side. This is so good, you guys. I ended up not eating all of this because my eyes were definitely bigger than my stomach after the gym, because I'm always super hungry after the gym. But these are the ingredients that I'm using, and if you guys have not added mustard to your tuna, you are missing out. It is so tasty. I got this recipe from Whitney Simmons here on YouTube. She did a what I eat in a day, and this really struck me as something very interesting because I had never heard of putting tuna on rice before. It was very weird, but I tried it and it was so good. So I'm also going to, like I said, make the tomato salad on the side. I didn't end up eating all of this, but it was really fun to make, and I have some leftovers, so that's always great. So with this tuna is from Trader Joe's. I go ahead and drain it and go ahead and put it in a bowl. And it's just a really good tuna. I like it a lot. To the tuna, I just mash it up and I add black pepper to it to season it. I don't add any salt or anything because I don't find that the tuna really needs it. But I add the black pepper, mix it around, and then I add about a tablespoon of mayo. Like I said, I'm not a huge mayo fan. It's very strange to me. But in tuna salad and chicken salad and stuff, I like it a lot. But I take a tablespoon. I was running out of mayo. That is what's taking me so long to put it in the bowl. But as you guys can see, I just use a little bit over a heaping tablespoon of mayo, and I mash that into the tuna as well and mix that together. Like I said, I don't add salt or anything, so I just mix this up, and then I add about another heaping tablespoon of the mustard as well. Like I said, if you don't add mustard to your tuna, guys, you are missing out. Try it. Thank me later. You're welcome. So I just mix that together. I do like my tuna kind of dry also. I know people that love their tuna to be really, really mayo-y and nasty, like my mom likes it. But that is not the way I like my tuna. I like my tuna to almost be barely any dressing and all tuna. So that's just my preference. You do you, boo-boo, and I'm gonna do me, okay? So I'm just mixing that together in the bowl like so, and once I'm done with that, I go ahead and take this jasmine rice from Trader Joe's. This is in the frozen section. It's 3-minute jasmine rice. You just heat it up in the microwave. It's so quick and so easy and so good. It's my favorite rice. They also have a brown rice, but guys, I really am trying to get into brown rice. I'm really trying. I can't do quinoa. Quinoa is not for me. I can't do that, but I'm trying to get into brown rice. So on top of the tuna and rice, I love to put the cucumber. This is Whitney's recipe, so she put cucumber on top, and I absolutely love cucumber. I can put cucumber honestly on anything, and I just love it. Doesn't even have a flavor. I think I just love the crunch of it, and it's just super hydrating because cucumbers are just pretty much water. So I know you're supposed to peel your cucumbers because, like, apparently cucumber skin, like, makes you bloated or whatever, but your girl's lazy, so she didn't do that today. But now I'm just cutting up some of this Monterey Jack cheese from Trader Joe's. I'm giving a little piece to my puppy because he loves him some cheese. And then I'm just going to cut that up into little cubes to put into my tomato salad. 9 times out of 10, I don't make this tomato salad with this lunch. I was just really hungry today because I did, like, a super intense workout. But like I said, I didn't eat this whole thing. Usually I just have the tuna with the rice and I'm completely full and satisfied. But today your girl was a little hungry. And it's almost that time of the month. So she's extra hungry. So I'm just cubing up that cheese. And this cheese is so good, guys. It's so creamy. If you guys haven't tried it out from Trader Joe's, I highly recommend it. Pretty much everything in this video is from Trader Joe's. I'm not going to lie to you. But Trader Joe's sponsor me. Hey. Now I'm just cutting up some red onion. Another theme in this video is how much I love red onion. It is just so good. I could put red onion on anything, on everything pretty much. Like, I just love the flavor of onion. I know some people hate it, but it's just so tasty to me. So I'm just chopping up like a quarter of a red onion to put into the tomato salad. I'm just dicing that up pretty small because I just like it to be like the same size as the cheese pretty much. So just going ahead and doing that. Once my rice is done, I go ahead and plop my tuna right on top. This is so easy, you guys. You can even meal prep this, make a whole bunch of tuna, make a whole bunch of rice, cut up your cucumber, and you're literally ready to go every day for lunch. I feel like a lot of having to lose weight, how to lose weight, is just having meals available to you so that you don't eat out, you don't have the urge to eat like unhealthy foods at home and stuff. So that's my tip. So I'm going ahead and adding the cucumber on top, and I'm moving the cheese and the onion to the side because I'm going to chop up my tomatoes. These are like the Roma tomatoes, I think, from Trader Joe's, or Luna tomatoes. I forgot exactly what they're called. But I'm cutting up about 3 or 4 of these, and I'm just quartering them. Tomatoes in the summertime are so good and so fresh. They almost like are sweet as apples, in my opinion. They're just so amazing. I love tomatoes. I love a fresh tomato with mozzarella and basil and some like balsamic vinegar on top. Ooh, a summer meal, let me tell you. So I'm just going ahead and cutting these up. Nothing too fancy. I'm just quartering them, and I'm going to take everything that was on my cutting board and put it into a little bowl. And I'm going, of course, to add some black pepper because I love black pepper, you guys. It's so good. I just don't know why more people don't understand how amazing pepper is. But to the salad, I'm adding some olive oil, just like maybe like a quarter of a teaspoon. I don't know measurements, you guys. And then I'm adding some red wine vinegar as well. I love vinegar in things. I love the tartness of it. It's just so good. And then to my tuna mixture, I'm adding some shredded carrots on top. I love shredded carrots. Whitney's recipe didn't call for the shredded carrots, but I had some on hand and I just thought I would add it to the top. Here I'm going to mix up the tomato salad just so that all of the olive oil and the vinegar and the pepper can just kind of marinate throughout it, and it is such an awesome lunch, guys. I highly suggest the tuna recipe if you haven't checked it out already. Let me know if you guys try it out, and it is so good. So here's a closer look at my lunch. Moving on to another snack, I had Subway for dinner last night, so I went ahead and got a cookie, and it's almost that time of the month, like I said, so your girl needed a chocolate chip cookie. That's really the only reason I got it. But for dinner, I went ahead and had a really simple dinner is just some pierogies with some Brussels sprouts. I made that chicken from Trader Joe's, but I actually ended up not having it. I just wasn't feeling it. I had a pretty big lunch, so I wasn't super hungry for dinner. These pierogies are the Mrs. T's, I believe. I just picked these up from Walmart. And it's just a super easy meal. I added some of the 3 cheese sauce from Trader Joe's, and that is my dinner, guys. Some pierogies with some roasted Brussels sprouts, and it is one of my favorite dinners. But if you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. I love you girls so much, and I'll talk to you in my next one very soon. Love you girls. Bye.
Wow.